Hi, I finished off the last video by just basically explaining about introduction to the platform, and then I left it with creating a simple dashboard, which as you can see is blank at the moment. So that's where I'll continue. I've created a simple dashboard or a blank dashboard called intro. I could rename that by using the menu, or I can just select the word and change, and then I created two tabs which are both blank. You can have as many tabs as you like from what I've discovered, and you can have as many dashboards as you like. So the emphasis really is on keeping them with minimum information on, and just having as many dashboards as you need. Maybe a dashboard per project, and then a tab, maybe a few tabs about components within that product. So what I'll just describe next is about the dashboard menu. So that's this little option here, and as you can see, I've got quite a few dashboards that I've been using for experimental purposes, etc., or like these demonstrations. And I could find a dashboard if I can't locate straight away, and you've got information about the search, so you could search by name or description, etc. Then you could create one, and then you've the option to manage your dashboards and cockpits. So I've already created one. I've got one at the top there. So for the time being, I'm just going to close this menu down. So what can you do with an empty dashboard? Well, you might want to put some widgets on there, or applications, whichever terminology you want to use, and that's done by using the compass in the top left hand corner. Now there is segments to that compass, so I'm just going to click on the 3D, and you'll see the roles that I've got assigned to me. So your administrator will assign those roles to you, and each role has got a set of applications available to you. So for example, if I select mechanical engineer, these are the applications that I got available to me within that role. If I want to go back, just hit the little chevron, and as you can see there, this is me. Just another example, in requirements engineer, I've got change governance, requirements, and another widget specializing in requirements. So these are available to me. The next menu along at the top is company. These are the roles that are available to your company. So in there are all these roles, and if you specifically need a role that hasn't been assigned to you, for example, you could just select one of these, and then you could request that role, and it would go to your administrator, and if justifiable, it would be, you would get access to it. And then there's a world, and there's a little search menu to the right hand side of that as well. So I just go back to me. The applications or widgets, you'll notice that some icons, so that's assembly design, and the next example, like document management, there's a tiny little arrow in the top right hand corner. That little arrow tells you that this particular application is reserved for the dashboard only, so you can't use that anywhere else, whereas assembly design would be what's known as a native application for authoring data. And just to give you a quick view, this is what's known as the native application, and assembly design would start if I used this app. You've also got a little chevron. Again, don't forget those are menu options, and if I click in there, you'll see what opfix and which version of 3DEXPERIENCE you're currently using. Revision 24X, opfix 3.7, the opportunity to uninstall an opfix and to update to the next available opfix, which is 3.7, and you've got the option to create a desktop shortcut if you prefer to start assembly design from your desktop as opposed to the dashboard.